Heartlings, HeartGamer26 here, and I am back with a brand new episode of AutoCraft. Yes, we are back. You may notice that this intro's a bit different. I'll explain that in a little bit. Just doing a time lapse right now. But the main reason I'm kind of talking instead of having music right now is I kind of wanted to give an explanation on why this video's up on Tuesday and wasn't out last week. So the beginning of last week, we had some pretty bad storms. I'm sure a lot of you across the country are dealing with bad weather, but we've been dealing with our fair share of bad weather ourselves. And unfortunately, because we had really bad winds to the point where we had sirens going off and kind of worrying that a tornado may actually hit us, the internet got cut and got knocked out. So I was down without internet for almost over, I think we said 36 hours. And that took away from me streaming AutoCraft last week, getting this episode out for you guys. I was able to at least get a Tunnel Rats video out and be able to stream a few other stuff like Phasmophobia and Tunnel Rats, and thankfully the new Pokemon Snap. But unfortunately, AutoCraft was kind of on the victim of the power outage. Well, not the power outage, the internet outage. So it was kind of unfortunate. But, so yeah, that's why it's out on Tuesdays. But I am wondering, do you guys like Tuesdays uploads for AutoCraft instead of Thursdays? Because then I wouldn't be having to worry about spoilers when it comes to streams on Wednesdays. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. No, this is not the question of the week. You guys will be getting the question of the week later on in the episode when I kind of go over a lot of stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to do a kind of a quick explanation on why we're having this video up today and not last week on Thursday. So yeah, thankfully I was able to get it done. I'm pretty happy on that. And I think I'm gonna just let the music finish off here and I will meet you guys in the episode. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse and kind of a little explanation why we're having a video today instead of Thursday. But it also kind of leads into, before I show you everything around me, it kind of leads into the question of the day. Since I'm dealing with a lot of storms this summer, how's your summer been going? Let me know in the comments down below. How have you been handling this summer? Personally, it's been kind of a mixed bag, dealing with the extreme heat, the low quality of air outside has been making it hard for me to go out for walks, and I can kind of feel the stir craziness hitting me, or, you know, the cabin fever hitting me. Plus, you know, with how many storms have been happening, it's been crazy. Some of the neighbors' trees have lost limbs. Neighbor to my parents have lost their tree completely. It's been so windy, storms, rain, thunder, and lightning. I mean, it's great, but the sirens are going off a lot of the times during these storms, and half the time it's like, are we actually gonna get hit, or is it just because of the extreme wind? And yeah, so it's been a doozy this summer for me, and I'm curious about how your summer's been going. So let me know in the comments down below. And with that, we can kind of get into updating, because I'm sure you're all wondering about everything behind me. So let's start off kind of right here. So, I've I kind of been saying it in stream. I've been behind on episodes, so in streams I've been doing a lot of work, and yeah, you can tell the process. So I guess we'll start here. So I have some paths now. This is the main path to the starter base. This was made before I built up the house. And so we'll have to add one to the house over there. We'll get to that, I promise. But over here we have one of my shops. I'm selling chicken eggs because I decided I want to. And I have a story about the cool chicken because I had to go to get the cool chicken. I had to go over 10K blocks to go find the thing. And I mean, now I have eggs up the wazoo, and I actually have made I think it's in this one. Nope, not that one. This one. I actually made sales once. But, I mean, I haven't really... Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. So, never mind. I made sales today. I haven't been making sales. And the whole point pretty much is you get 1 diamond for 2 stacks, and you're allowed to mix and match the stacks. So, yeah, that's kind of nice. I'll have to put that in my ledger. But yeah, I have chicken eggs, which is kind of fun. As you can see around me, I have some custom trees. I don't think I showed this off, but I added a mailbox. We got ourselves a pupper who is named Sir Grumbles a lot because I found him while I was journeying for the chicken, and he grumbles because you know, dogs now have personalities in Minecraft, and he's one that likes to grumble, and he's a grumpy boy. Are you a grumpy boy? Yes, you are. You're such a grumpy boy. So he's Sir Grumbles a lot. But if we come down here, I added, well, I had the stairs already, but I added another path, and this is kind of where my garden is. You can see a little bit of something we'll see in a bit. But for where the chicken eggs are, this is where my chickens are being held right now. It's nothing like fancy. Yeah, see, this guy right here took me 10K blocks. I had to go out 10,000 blocks to find him. And yeah, I've been getting a steady supply of eggies. So yeah, I eventually want to maybe make kind of like a chicken farm because I've been eating a lot of chicken and make this a little bit better, but I'm not sure. I'm not the best when it comes to redstone. So that might be a future project in a stream. But I did have some bees up there, so you're probably wondering what happened there. That's my mining area. And I'm thinking about putting my portal here. I was mining that out in a stream a couple weeks ago. But if we come over here, we have my other shop. And this season, I'm going to be selling honey, and it looks like no one's bought any. That's okay. I have it set up, but I will do something better once we actually get the shopping district open. It's just temporarily. So if we come down here, we have my horse, Chestnut, who, again, I found on the 10K journey to go find that chicken. I found him in the water, so I saved him and brought him home. But in here... I made this on stream, and thanks to Keen, who gave me some of the decorations I needed, and yeah. So I was able to make a little haven for bees in here, and I think I have 6 bees? I don't know. I don't know how many bees I have in here, but this is kind of where my bee farm is. And we got some stuff getting built up right now, and that's where the bees from the tree over there were, and then someone gave me a secondary beehive. So yeah, so that's kind of what where the bees are coming from, and I have glass peeking out in the holes that were in the mountain. And when I was decorating, I kind of had this kind of little extra effect that happened where some of the moss got outside, and I like it. It adds texture. So I'm keeping it. I really like it. And I'm sure a lot of you are like, okay, you're avoiding the big elephant in the room, Heart. My house. No, I'm kidding. Yes, the happy gas that I got from the Nether adventure had grown and hydrated, and this is our lovely boy. I can't get up there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oi. He doesn't like to, there we go. So yeah, this is my little guy right here. Isn't they cute? I gave him a purple saddle because I thought it would match my aesthetic this season. So we have this lovely guy, and we take off. As you can see, his name is an exclusive preview because I've been streaming, so people got to see him prior to you guys. So I kind of decided. Well, I didn't decide. Digital Chaos gave me the suggestion, but decided to name him exclusive preview. I'm gonna sleep quick. I didn't realize someone logged on. But yeah, I decided to go with that name. So we have exclusive preview, the Happy Gas. In the time lapse, you might have seen me trying to ride him. It was a bit hard. I'm getting used to trying to, when I ride him to build, and I don't think that was the best place to do it. But I at least wanted to try, so. And if we come in here, I can now show it. I have a shulker box. This was a gift to me with a bunch of stuff in it. Because of the dragon fight, I have Dragon's Breath. I have I have Ooh, I do have snowballs. Ender Pearls, some Endstone. I need to get some Chorus Fruit. But yes, I am one of the recipients of the Dragon Egg. We were really confused at first why we got 2 Dragon Eggs. Come to find out, there's a thing on the server that allows that. So, Keen, if I remember correctly, has the authentic Dragon Egg. The one that appears on top of the bedrock pillar, and mine is the duplicate. So yeah, we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do with this little guy. Maybe build a shrine or something, but not here. When we do my mega base, we will. And I'm able to show off some more stuff, I think. Maybe I don't think so, but I mean, I got some diamonds on my journey, some bundles, all this different stuff. I did get a netherite upgrade, thankfully, so that was nice because of the netherite, or the nether voyage. Found a heart of the sea. I got a lot of stuff on my journeys because of that 10K voyage, trying to find the elusive cold chicken. And on my journey, I found some cool biomes. Like, I found this really cool shattered biome. Hopefully, if I'm saying this, really cool shattered biome. That would be really cool if people wanted to build there. It looked really amazing. I mentioned it when we went to the end, but there was a iron golem stuck in a river, which was kind of interesting. I also found a abandoned village. I found that. I found a woodland mansion that was close to a river, which was kind of cool. I know some of these pictures have cords on them, as well as, what else did I find? A lot of people are logging on. Oh my god, I made everybody log on. But, I really think that was it that I found. And now it's raining. Great. Oh, I see somebody. Yeah, I haven't got my wings yet, so unfortunately, I will. Ow! Rude? Ow. Yeah, I haven't got my own wings yet, but that's something that I wouldn't mind doing in the future. But, I don't know if there was anything else I ended up finding. But yeah, it was kind of fun. It was such a pain though. It took so long. And then I had to wait to get enough eggs because I wanted to make sure I had eggs back here, because the chicken I brought with me, if he ended up dying, I wanted to make sure I could respawn one of the chickens, and yeah. So anyway, finally, we can go visit the build that I did at the beginning of the video, and yes, this is my starter. This is my actual true starter house. That was my pre-starter base, but yes, this is my true starter house. I went with the pale oak wood, and I added a bit of texture with the smooth quartz. I really like the coloring. Like, actually, I could do the cheaty cam right now. I really like the coloring of the orange and the white. It is based off of something. And if we look on the side, I love how the the gates add a little bit of a shutters, and you got, the lovely. I have some bushes, firefly bushes, but we also got the azalea bushes here. I'm gonna have to add a bit of kind of maybe clear out these trees a little bit and add some dirt underneath to make it more structurally sound. But yeah, each side is perfectly symmetrical. So if we look, I wanted to add texture to the roof instead of making it the same. Added a little bit of a chimney. But yeah, everything's symmetrical. So if we go inside, wrong button. Come in here. I did have to light it up because otherwise it was dark and I didn't want things spawning. I have not decorated the inside, so that's going to be a future thing. But I figured have kind of the dark on the bottom, and then we come up here. And this would be my little bedroom and kind of more bright and pink. And yeah, we don't have windows, but the house that I based it on doesn't. And I don't mind it. I didn't go exactly in order of the upgrades that happened in this house, but I wanted a attic and I wanted a first floor. But this house may expand in the future. We'll have to see, as long as I'm not too much in debt for it. But yeah, I'm really proud of it. So I'm going to end up moving some of my stuff over here. Definitely the bed, and kind of maybe, hopefully in a future episode, maybe stream, we can decorate inside and get this more homey. You know, get a more homey feel, like have a little kitchen and, you know, a little area. Like I could have this as my little, you know, my little living room. And over here could be the kitchen as you walk up the stairs, you know. Can get some little things. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it. Again, I do apologize that this episode didn't come out last week. A lot of, like I said, with the weather, it was really hard and losing internet. But I hope you guys like it, and I'm really excited. Now I can say we're officially caught up. So, yay! Hopefully no more. Well, there's always going to be exclusive previews, but hopefully nothing to the degree we were dealing with. So, yeah, that was fun. But anyway, you know, yeah, we're gonna end here. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to answer the question of the day in the comments down below, and we'll have a lovely discussion. And Rude, so since this episode is coming out on Tuesday, the Tunnel Rats map highlights video will be coming out Thursday, so make sure to check out that. But other than that, I think that's going to be about it. So until next time, Heartlings, have a good one, and goodbye! Really exclusive preview!